Okay, so we're back. The last video ended sooner than I wanted to. It actually ended sooner than I noticed.
Man,
This is exactly where we left off.
assholes.
I canceled
being so
to
popular.
make sure. In fact, I played, I think about 20 extra minutes past where the last recording stopped without realizing that it had stopped. So I went back. I found where I basically I replayed the beginning of the level all the way up to this point. I don't need that. And then, yeah, and then started it from here. It wasn't too bad. Just less time getting back here than I thought. Even just skipping cutscenes alone helps the time. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. It was legitimately I lost like complete connection to Xbox Live, actually, is what happened, and it screwed everything up. Oh man, I still have so much. I don't need all the ammo they're throwing at me. I try to stay on top of that. I try to use what I'm the most full of so that I get the most out of what they're dropping at least. There we go. And full again. This just happens so quickly. Alright, let's just climb. I need to let Sherry in from this side.
Sherry, it's open. Smells like death. Just like a donut.
On the plus side, having a lot of extra ammo allows me to just open up on them like that without any regard for ammo. I have a shotgun now I haven't even used. Did I find the shotgun before or after it cut off last time? I honestly can't remember. If you didn't see me pick up the shotgun in the last video, it means I picked it up after it cut off and I still have it. It saves it in your inventory anyway. It's kind of a tactic, I mean, this game does have a thing you can purchase later on, where you just have unlimited ammo, but if you don't have that, or you don't want that, one way you can make some of the harder difficulties easier on yourself is play play a couple levels on amateur. Build up like this, like you see how quickly I'm building up ammunition and health items, especially with the skill sets I have on. I currently am running things that boost my damage, and oh, I don't want that. I would rather have the inventory slot. I'm running things that boost my gun damage and my and reduce damage I take. So it's even easier to build up items. Like I could probably turn those off and run something else. I just haven't. I don't know. There's not a lot of skills that I have that I want to use at the moment. But what I was saying is it's a good way to build it up. You build up the ammo, it saves in your inventory. Then you start the game on like whatever high difficulty you actually want to play on. And it makes it a little easier. It's still gonna be tough. Like it's not like the hard difficulties get like ridiculously hard if you go above normal. Especially if you have to deal with the AI. With another person, I've done it with before on the Xbox 360 version of this. And with another player, it's not that bad. Assuming that you're both decent at this game.
Taking bigger spills. Of course, I don't have that healing factor.
Yeah, I did.
Wise ass out of you.
And just having the extra ammo and health is kind of nice. Because you're going to go through it. Oh, did I whatever. I'm gonna use it. I'll find some place. We'll just... Ah, you're shooting at me. This is just, you know, because I can. Yeah, I'm taking a bit of damage doing it, but... They let me do that. She has to let me in here, I believe. Yeah.
Another bolted door? Seriously?
I got it.
I have a lot of sniper ammo. I know these things are gonna burst out of here. Oh, what'd I leave over here? Points. And boxes, even.
It's over.
I see you. Yeah, I want these points.
This way.
Yeah, those things are worth a bit. Yeah, I can't believe how much I did without realizing the stream had stopped.
Yeah, thanks. I know what
Because I made it
talking
into the
to.
ways past this without realizing it. By the way, this is this game's version of the Chainsaw Guy.
Did that do it?
It's also the grossest version of the Chainsaw Guy. In case you didn't think they could beat the thing with the bag on its head.
It's American. Roger.
Ah, we're here again. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, so... this is the part
What's that?
where it crosses over with Leon's campaign.
Leon?
Yep. I've now done this so many times recently.
protective
Because you
detail.
do it in Leon's campaign. I did that twice. I did it on...
I heard you became an agent.
once for the video and then once again on normal
Tracking the man
difficulty
behind all this. Chief
on my
Security
own.
Advisor Simmons.
And then I did this last night.
There must be some sort of
Before
mistake.
the stream
I
cut
report
off.
to Simmons.
He's your
And-
supervisor.
We're on our way to meet with him right now.
Where
Now I'm
is he?
doing it again. So,
I
this
need to
cutscene
know.
should be very familiar. 'Cause it is the exact cutscene from Leon's campaign. No change there.
Let me handle this.
And
Orders
baby
to
Nemesis is
avoid
about to show up.
contact with anyone.
Leon's not just anyone. He saved my life back in Raccoon City.
Fair enough.
One thing I was saying last night, I think it was past when the stream cut off. I'm almost positive it was. About the Ustanok in comparison to Nemesis. The Ustanok is a cool idea, but it's not as effective in what it's trying to do. This like sense of like it following you everywhere, and
Him again. Friend of yours.
like it doesn't create any sense of dread for me in this game. A little bit in the parts where you have to hide from him, I guess. The first time I did it, not any time after that, but the first time I played that part where you have to hide from him, a little
Get
bit.
used to it.
But what Nemesis did, that this character doesn't do, is this character flat out will just announce himself here, as you see. Like, he's like, there's like a cutscene, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes Nemesis would have a cutscene, but not always. The thing that made Nemesis scary was the fact that he could show up at any time. I mean, and it's not announced. Like, there's no cutscene. There's no like, oh, like look, there's an enemy coming, like just to warn you. You know, he'll just like appear on the screen while you're walking around a corner in some places of that game. And I think if they had done something like that with Ustanok, they should have made. I understand that Resident Evil 5 and 6 especially have linear, like, you go through levels
Now's
of the
our
game.
chance. Let's go.
And they're trying to tell a story in a particular way, and that's fine. But since all the campaigns are kind of different, and like they're not quite different enough. Like, I think one thing that would have made this way better
Okay.
is if Jake's was like the one campaign where it was more open. Like, it could still connect with the others, of course, you know. And it could even have parts where you couldn't go back, like maybe split, because you still have the Adonia section, and then you have this section once you get here. But I think what I would have done on those is I would have made it the one campaign where have access to. It's just two big areas. It's this area and then the Adonia area for
Fought
it.
this thing before and you're still breathing? I'm impressed.
And I would have had this thing just like be able to just show up. I would have had it like be like a random chance of you showing up wherever you went. Oh, don't get hit by the bus. I was even closer last time. It really makes me mad that that didn't capture it. The last time I did this, when I didn't know that I had been cut off, the bus came really close to hitting me, and I just happened to dive out of the way because the Ustanok was not because I thought it was. Alright, he's got his other arm on.
Carries around a spare.
Good excuse to use up some sniper ammo, I'll give it that. Sniper is pretty good here, actually. It does enough damage that it actually stops him from
Like I said,
sometimes, like that, like he staggers.
I was hoping you were exaggerating. Afraid not. Doesn't mean we gotta make things easy for him.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. I didn't even really use any of the explosive barrels that you're really supposed to use there.
Listen! Until we get there, I need you to...
This is actually where I noticed it had cut off.
Hey! If he is half the man you say he is, he'll be fine. Okay?
You're right. We should hurry.
Alright. Yeah, I think machine guns for now. That's what I have kind of overloaded at the moment. Or assault rifle, or whatever. Yep, can't even pick it all up. Don't want that. It's cool. What's in here? Some boxes. Yeah. Okay. I'm just happy to be playing something I didn't just already play like a moment ago. You know. Alright, you're teasing me with all the ammo I can't pick up. Yeah, I just don't need it. And you're just gonna give me more anyway. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's not even worth being like, oh, I should just stock up. Because, like, by the time I do this, you know, use a bunch of this shit up, you're just gonna give me more anyway. Like, it's not even a big deal that I don't pick that up. And yet it still bothers me. I don't like leaving stuff behind.
Kucheng is up ahead, at the mouth of the river.
Alright, come on.
I don't know if that's a Resident Evil thing. Cause it's not like that for me for every game. But it is for Resident Evil.
You worry about Simmons,
Like,
right?
when ammo was...
You're gonna be fine.
You had to be more sparing with your ammo back in the older Resident Evils. Like, I do the same thing. I get like, oh, I can't carry that. Like, I walk all the way. Item box. Wherever the nearest item box was. And then run all the way back just to get like one clip with my handgun. It didn't matter to me. I'd do it.
Is that you?
No. This is a part where there can be I mention that now because when we get to the beta thing.
Jesus Christ!
Oh man, I get to do this part. Sherry actually is the more fun. This would be fun if I could actually steer this, and that you know. But it's literally just quick time events.
This day is never gonna end, is it?
Oh, man. There we go. Now, this area, I think this is kind of cool. This is not a part that crosses over with that campaign, but if you notice, this is an area. This is where Chris was, like in his campaign, where he fought the helicopter.
He's back. This prick won't give up.
Is this the one that, like, yeah, this is like the enemy that keeps coming back. It's like a mini boss fight. Yeah.
Let's hope it sticks.
Wait a minute. How, oh. How did this base Are we good? Can I, there we go.
Found us another boat.
Is it big? No, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, I guess I'm
Just
driving
some sort of light
again.
or something in the water.
Can I just do it? Oh my God! Would you? All right, there we go. All right, I will.